Why the King of France got back so suddenly? Know you the reason?
Something he left imperfect in the state, which, since his coming forth is thought of, which enforced to the kingdom so much fear and danger that his personal return was most required and necessary.
Who hath he left behind him, gentle?
The Marshal of France, Monsieur Lafayette.
Did your letters pierce the Queen to any demonstration of grief?
I, sir, read them in my presence, and now again an ample tear trailed down her delicate cheek. It seemed she was queen over her passion, who most rebel-like sought to be king over her.
Then it moved her.
Not to a rage, patience and sorrow strove who should be her goodliest. You have seen sunshine and rain at once. Her smiles and tears were like a better way. Those happy smilets that played on her right lip seemed not to know what guests were in her eyes, which parted thence as pearls from diamonds dropped. In brief, sorrow would be a rarity most beloved, if all could so become.
Made she no little question?
Faith, once or twice, she heaved the name of Father, pantingly forth, as if it pressed her heart, cried, Sisters, sisters, shame of ladies, sisters! Father, Kent, what in the storm, what in the night? Let pity not be believed.
It is the stars above us that govern our conditions. Else when self and self-made could not beget such different issues. Have you talked with her since?
No.
Was this before the king returned?
No, since.
Well, sir, her distress clears from the town. And sometime, in his better tune, remembers what we come about. By no means will yield to see his daughter.
Why, good sir?
A sovereign shame so elbows him, his own unkindness that stripped her from his benediction. These things sting his mind so venomously that a burning shame detains him from Cordelia.
Alack, poor gentleman.
Of Albany and Cornwall's powers you heard not?
'Tis so, they are afoot.
Well, sir, I'll take you to our master Lear, and leave you there to attend to him. Some cause will, in concealment, wrap me up a while. Pray you, come along with me.
Alas, 'tis he, why he was met even now, as mad as the vexed sea, singing aloud, crowned with rank scimitar and furrow weeds, with burdock, hemlock, nettles, and cuckoo flowers, darnel, and all the idle weeds that grow in our sustaining corn. A century send forth, search every acre in our high-grown fields and bring him to our eyes. What can man's wisdom in the retrieving of his bereaved sense? He that helps me take all of my outward works.
There is means, madam. Our foster nurse of nature is reposed, the which he lacks. That, to provoke in him, are many simples operative, whose power will close the eye of anguish.
All blessed is this, all you unpublished virtues of this earth, spring with my tears. Be aided and remediate in his good man's distress. Seek, seek for him, lest his ungoverned rage dissolve the life that was for me so many.
News, madam. The British powers are marching hitherward.
'Tis known before, our preparations stand in expectation of it. Oh, dear father, it is thy business that I go about. Therefore, great France, my mourning and tears have pity. No blown ambition doth our arms incite, but love, dear love, and our aged father's right. Soon may I hear and see him.
But are our brother's powers set forth?
Aye, madam.
Himself in person there?
Madam, with much ado, your sister is the better soldier.
Lord Edgar spake not with your lord at home?
No, madam.
What might import my sister's letters to him?
I know not, lady.
Faith, he's posted on serious matters. It was great ignorance, Gloucester's eyes being out, to let him live. Where he arrives, he moves all hearts against us. Edmund, I think, is gone to disguise the sense of the enemy.
I must see after him, madam, with my letter.
Our troops set forth tomorrow. Stay with us. The ways are dangerous.
I may not, madam. My lady charges my duty in this business.
Why might she write to Edmund? I'll love you much. Let me instill your letter.
Madam, I had rather...
I know your lady does not love her husband. I'm sure of it. And at her latest being here, she gave one speaking look to noble Edmund. I know you're of her bosom.
I, madam?
I speak in understanding you are. I know it. Therefore, I do advise you. Take this note. My lord is dead. Edmund and I have talked, and more convenient to see for my hand than for your lady. If you do find him, pray, give him this. And when your lady such much asks about us, I pray, desire to call of wisdom to her. So fare you well.
When shall we come to the top of that same hill?
You do climb it up now. Look how we labor.
Methinks the ground is even.
Horrible steep. Hark, do you hear the sea?
No, truly. Methinks thy voice is altered, and thou dost speak in better phrase and matter than thou didst.
You are much deceived, and nothing in my change but in my garments.
Methinks you're better spoken.
Come on, sir, stand still. Here's the place. Oh, how fearful and dizzy it is to cast one's eyes so low. The fishermen that walk along the beach appear like mice, and the murmuring surge that on the unnumbered idle pebbles chafes cannot be heard so high. I'll look no more.
Go ye farther off. Bid me farewell, and let me hear you going.
Fare thee well, good sir.
O you mighty gods, this world I do renounce, and in your sight shake patiently my great affliction off. If Edgar live, oh bless him. Now fare you well.
Had he been where he thought, by this had thought been past. Alive or dead? Oh, you, sir, friend, what are you, sir? Speak you, sir.
Away, and let me die.
Hadst thou been out but gossamer, feathers, air, so many fathoms down precipitating, thou shivered like an egg, but thou dost breathe, thy life's a miracle. Speak yet again.
But have I fallen, or no?
From the dread summit of this chalky bourne.
Alack, I have no eyes. Is wretchedness deprived that benefit, to end itself by death?
Up you so. Feel you your legs? You stand.
Too well, too well.
Upon the crown of the cliff, what was that thing that parted from you?
A poor unfortunate beggar.
As I stood here far below, methought he had 2 eyes like 2 full moons. He had 1,000 noses. Horns whelped and waved like the enriched sea. It was some fiend. Therefore think, happy father, that the clearest gods have preserved thee.
Henceforth I'll bear affliction till it do cry out itself, enough, enough, and die. That thing you speak of, I took it for a man. Often 'twould say the fiend, the fiend. He led me there.
They're free and patient thoughts. But who comes here? Look! Look! A mouse!
See! See! This piece of toasted cheese will do it. There's my judgment. I'll prove it on the giant. Bring up the brown bills. Oh, well flown, bird. In the clout, in the clout. Huge. Give the word.
I know that voice.
Ah, Goneril with the white beard. When the rain came to wet me once, and the wind to make me chatter, when the thunder would not peace at my bidding, there I found him. There I smelt him out. Go to. They're not men of their word. They told me I was everything. 'Tis a lie.
The trick of that voice I do well know. Is not the king?
Aye, every inch a king. See when I do stare how that subject quakes. I will pardon that man's life. What was thy cause? Adultery? Thou shalt not die. Die for adultery? No, let copulation thrive. For even Gloucester's bastard sons were kinder to his father than my daughters. Down to the waist there, centaurs, the women all above. But to the girdle the gods inherit. Beneath is all the fiends. There's hell, there's darkness, there's a sulphurous pit. Burning, scalding, stench, consumption. 5, 5, 5. He smells of mortality.
O rudest piece of nature, dost thou know me?
I know thine eyes well enough. Dost thou swine at me? No, do thy worst, blind Cupid. I'll not love. Read thou this challenge.
For all the leather sun, I could not see one.
I would not take it from report. It is, and my heart breaks at it.
Read!
What, with the keys of eyes?
No eyes in your head, nor no money in your purse. Thy eyes are in a heavy case, thy purse in a light. Yet you see how this world goes.
I see it feelingly.
What, art mad? A man may see how this world goes with no eyes. Look with thine ears. Thou hast heard a farmer's dog bark at his Edgar,
Aye, sir.
and the creature run from the cur. There thou mightst behold the great image of authority, a dog debate in office. Thou rascal beetle, hold thy bloody hand. None to defend, none, say none. Take that of me, my friend, who has the power to seal the accuser's lips. Get thee glass eyes, and like a scurvy politician, seem to see the things that thou dost not. Now, hold my boots. Harder, harder. So.
Matter is pertinently mixed, reason and madness.
Thou wilt read my eyes. Take mine eyes. I know thee well enough. Thy name is Gloucester. Thou must be patient. We came crying hither.
Alas, alas, day.
Thou knowest the first time we smell the air, we wail and cry. When we are born, we come upon this great stage of fools and cry. I'll put it in proof. And when I have stolen upon these sons-in-laws, then kill. Kill! 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 Kill!
Oh, here he is. Lay hands upon him. Sir, your most dear daughter.
No rescue? What? A prisoner? I am even the natural fool of fortune. Use me well. Thou shalt have ransom. Let me have surgeons. I am cut to the brain.
You shall have anything.
Those seconds? All myself? Why, this would make a man of salt, to use his eyes thus for garden water pots.
Good sir.
I will die bravely, like a bridegroom. But I will be jovial. Come, come. I am a king.
You are a royal one, and we obey you.
Nay, you get it, you shall get it with running. Stop! Stop! Stop!
A sight most pitiful in the meanest wretch, past speaking of in a king. Thou hast one daughter left who redeems nature from the gentle curse which claims to brought her to me.
Hail, gentlemen.
Sir, speed you. What's your will?
Here you are to the battle token.
Near, and on speedy foot.
But by your favor, how near is the other army?
Near.
I thank you, sir. That is all.
Thou was the queen on special causes here, her army is himself.
I thank you.
Oh, you ever gentle God, take my breath from me.
Well, pray you, Father.
Pretty, sir, what are you?
A most poor man, made tame by fortune's blows, who by the art of knowing and feeling sorrows impregnate to good pity. But give me thy hand, I'll lead you to some fighting.
Hearty thanks.
I'll proclaim pride, most happy, that Isle's head of thine was first framed flesh to raise my fortune. Thou old unhappy traitor, review thyself from member. The sword is out, that must destroy thee.
Oh, let thy friendly hand put strength enough to it.
Wherefore, bold peasant, darest thou support a published traitor? Hence, let the infection of his fortune take like hold on thee, let go his arm.
Shall not let go, sir, without first occasion.
Let go, slave, or thou diest.
Good gentlemen, go your ways, and let poor blow pass. You should have been wagged out of my life. Do not be so long as tis by a fortnight. No, come down hither, old man, shaver eat, or I try whether thy cost with thy valor be the harder.
Out, dunghill.
Shall take your teeth, sir, out of the way for thorns.
Slave, thou hast slain me. Villain, take my purse. If ever thou wilt thrive, carry my body, and give the letters which thou findest upon me to Edmund, Earl of Gloucester. Seek him out upon the British party. Oh, untimely death.
I know thee well, a most serviceable villain, as duteous as thy mistress's badness would desire.
Is he dead?
Sit you here, Father. Let's search these pockets. These letters he speaks of may be my friends. Let our reciprocal vows be remembered. You have many opportunities to cut him off. If you will want not, time and place will be fruitfully offered. There is nothing done if he return the conqueror. Then am I the prisoner, and his bed my goal. From the lowe's warmth whereof deliver me and supply the place for your labor. Your wife, so I would say, affectionate servant Goneril. Oh, undistinguished space of woman's will! Applaud upon her virtuous husband's life, in the exchange my brother. Here in the sands I'll rake thee up, a post unsanctified of murderous letters, and in the mature time with this letter strike the sight of the death-practiced duke.
The king is mad. Oh, how stiff is my vile sense, that I stand up and have ingenious things of my huge sorrow. Better I were distract, so should my thoughts be severed from my griefs.
Give me thy hand. Far off, methinks, I hear the beaten drum. Come, Father, I'll bestow you with a friend.